Niners signed Logan Ryan yesterday. He was on a cruise when he got signed, or when he got signed. He's been watching film. He's been grinding tape. He's been in the gym. He started a lot of games in the NFL. He's won a Super Bowl. He's not that old. Why do you think the 49ers signed Logan Ryan?
It's interesting because on the surface, you look at it and say, all right, they lost a couple players at the safety position. Obviously, they need depth, which I agree with. But you usually aren't signing a 32-year-old player who's been a Pro Bowler in the past, has rings, to play special teams and just be a backup guy. I'm curious to see if he ends up taking over for Jair Brown, if they're fully confident in Jair Brown. I think he's played pretty good, but he's definitely shown up. He showed up early in this last game a couple times in a negative way. I think for the most part, he's been fine, but I don't know. I just feel like the safeties, Grant, this year, whether it's Jair Brown, Talanoa Funga, Gibson, I just feel like there's redundancy between those three players. And maybe this brings something a little bit different as far as coverage skills, veteran leadership. What he's now, I think he makes two players now on the 49ers that have actually won rings. So I think he's definitely going to bring that veteran leadership. But I don't know, man. I almost feel like they might have brought him in to start. What do you think?
Yeah, I think there's something to it because he was making the point. He's made a lot of money. He doesn't have to play. That's why he has been playing. He was waiting for the right situation. And is the right situation replacing George Odom as the 49ers third or fourth string safety? Or is the right situation, hey, we lost Talanoa Hufanga and we want to win the Super Bowl this year and we like our rookie safety, but we don't really trust rookies at all. And so we would kind of like a vet just in case the rookie does something rookie-ish. What do you say? And maybe that was more appealing. Like, hey, I can go potentially start for a Super Bowl winning team. And the only person standing between me and that opportunity is a rookie who has started, what, 3 games? 2?
2 games. Yeah, 3 games.
2.
No, 2
Okay.
games. 2 games, yeah. Because
Yeah.
he came in the Tampa game. So, yeah, you're
That's an
absolutely
appealing
right about
situation.
that.
Yeah, that's an appealing situation.
He talked about how he's got plenty of money, how he's got a family business he can run. He's never played on the West Coast. He's
Like,
moving
why
his
would he
family
do this?
cross country. Yeah.
No, he's not moving his family. They're not coming with him, but he's moving
Oh, they're
himself,
not.
and he's
Okay.
separating himself from his family. I mean, he's got 2
Either way.
kids. He's got a wife. They're not coming. Like, they'll come for maybe, Christmas or something like that. But you kidding? See you later, Logan. See you when you get home, buddy. Like, they have school. They have a house. Like, no way. That's something you're going to do on your own, and it's going to be worth it for you. Why? So he could be George Odom's replacement? And I don't like for he's got to have a path to play.
I think
He
so
must have
too.
looked at the Jair Brown film and was like, oh, you know what? I can help.
I think so too.
I
I
can
think
help.
so too. And I don't think it's not a knock against Jair Brown at all. I think he's going to be a fine player. But when you're trying to win a Super Bowl and you lose an all pro talent in Talanoa Hufanga, whether you agree or not that he was playing that way this year, that may not be the case. But he's still a veteran and he still was an all pro last year. That is a big hit. Jair Brown is fine and he's probably going to be fine. But I think they're looking for a little bit better. I think that they're looking for a guy who knows how to win these big games. And Jair Brown is a good special teamer as well. So it makes sense that maybe he would slide back to special teams. I don't think you're going to see it this week. I would kind of be surprised if you don't see it against Arizona, though. But we'll see. I mean, maybe he is here to play special teams. That would be weird, I think, but I don't see it. But maybe.
The last play I can remember involving Jair Brown was him missing that tackle.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I can't remember making a play the last couple weeks. And again, this is like crunch time for the season. He's a rookie. The Niners might not trust him down the stretch. In fact, signing Logan Ryan kind of indicates that they don't, and they're hedging their bets. Doesn't mean that Jair Brown's going to lose his job, but Logan Ryan likes his opportunity to put it in football terms. It's a good opportunity for Logan Ryan.
Yeah, I do think it provides depth in an interesting way, though. I mean, when we look at the nickel corner position, Deommodore Lenoir being there has been great. But if Ambry Thomas goes down, or if they decide that they want to move Lenoir back outside, can they do a 3 safety thing like they've done in the past? And Logan Ryan could be the nickel corner. So maybe they see something with that as well. I'm open to all possibilities for sure. I think it does give them some versatility, but think Logan Ryan at this stage in his career might be a little bit better than Jair Brown. We'll see.
Official BNA Music 88 says they could have kept Jimmy
There's that
Ward.
too.
LOL.
He
They're
had the
still trying to
walk-off
make
pick
it
this
happen.
last game. Did you know that? I don't know if you saw that in the Texans. He
I
had the
watched it
walk-off
live.
pick.
Yeah. Excellent play. What a player. Joey Mellon says 300 likes. You can do better, Grant. Do y'all think Greenlaw ruined his chances of being a Pro Bowler? Yes. I do think that this reputation that he's developed, fair or unfair, I guess it's fair, has hurt him in terms of accolades and money because he's a really good player. He's better than he's like the most underrated player in the team.
Yeah, I don't think that this hurt his chances to be a Pro Bowler at all. No, I don't think so. I think I do. I don't think the linebacker position is very talented across the NFL overall, and the 49ers happen to have two really good ones. He was this close to being an All-Pro last year, Grant. So, and he's playing better this year, I think. So, I don't know.
Feels overdue.
As far as the second question goes,
what? Hold on. Second question, Joey Mellons. What is it? Do I start?
So Ayuk and Nakua for sure are playing. If you play 3 wide receivers, I'm playing Metcalf over Drake London.
Brother Bob says Eaglet and Nails. MMK and I have a cut up of it. Hold on. MMK and I have a cut up of it shows with Larry BSing and backpedaling about BA. MMK did a great job. Okay, for me to post it. A bunch of
receipts. You do what you want, man. I'm not involved in it. I'm not retweeting it. I'm not none of that stuff.
You need my approval.
Do what you want.
I'm not faithful to the Bay. Says if the Cowboys don't beat the Eagles and we secure the playoffs against the Seahawks, why don't we just tank the rest of the season, rest the starters and put in the backups? We go into the playoffs fully healthy and rested and rusty.
No, because then there's a rust issue. I will say this: if they're not going to get the number 1 seed, I hope that week 18 against the Rams, they play their starters for a quarter to keep them kind of in rhythm and then sit them and get ready for the playoffs. If you're not going to get the bye week, you kind of have to create one a little bit. I think that would be ideal.
Definitely. All right.
Did you read that last one or no?
Did I not read the last one? Am I tripping today? Hold on. Yeah, I didn't. Cameron Holland says, why does Purdy get the weapons argument MVP talks, but the last 2 years, no one has done the same to Hurts? Eagles have better line and great weapons.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think that you're going to get that whenever MVP conversations come in. Hurts wasn't the MVP last year either, but I think that you're kind of seeing Hurts have to do certain things, and even though he's in year 4 and is coming off of an MVP caliber season from last year and a great Super Bowl performance, there's still question marks. And I think looking at a guy like Hurts being questioned still should make you feel better about Purdy getting questions in year 2 and know that this is normal across the league. This is not just a Brock Purdy thing. So just chill. He'll be fine.
This kind of reminds me when I was a kid and the Rams had the best offense, and one year Marshall Faulk was the MVP. One year Kurt Warner was the MVP, I believe. It's like, it's hard. I mean, you can make the argument that Brock Purdy is not the MVP of his own offense, that it's Christian McCaffrey. So that's a tough one. And you could go back and forth on that. I think the MVP should probably come from the 49ers, though.
I mean, unless Tyreek gets 2,000 receiving yards, that's a historic season. So I don't know.
That's true.